Alright, I am here in my car. I was like, oh, I should just film this tonight. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to get this out tonight. So I need to film it now. So I am on my way to pick up my daughter from her bus stop. And then after that, I have a mission. A work-related mission. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about my weigh-in. And let me tell you, I was scared for this day. Not because the week's been bad. I mean, it hasn't been the best, but not for, like, reasons that maybe somebody might not say their weight loss week was the best. So, for this first week of my eating low carb, and this week it was eating low carb and then also not putting a great amount of exercise in. So, I mostly just ate low carb and did a little bit of intermittent fasting. Generally would not have my first meal until about 12 o'clock, sometimes 1 o'clock. That meal would be low carb. And then a couple times, unintentionally, it actually turned into an OMAD day. It was Tuesday. So Tuesday, we get a work email that says, hey, you all have been added to this list because you've been deemed to have contact with people in the community, so it's important that you also get the vaccine. You were part of the phase 1. And I was like, cool. I didn't think I would be. Because I'm a supervisor. I don't go out that often. Yes, I sometimes have contact with people in the community, but it's not a regular thing. So I thought, okay, it's going to be assessors and PS workers and ombudsmen. Those people are going to be first. But they said, you're on this list, make your appointment. And I was like, yes, making my appointment. I'm going to get my vaccine. I don't care what's in it. I'm just going to get it done. So, told my husband, hey, come home as fast as you can because I got to get to this place by 6:30. And somehow I thought, okay, I can go get the vaccine, come back, cook dinner, and put the kids to bed because it was my night to sit with them for bedtime. I came home probably around 7 o'clock, started cooking dinner. It was a new recipe, so it took a little longer than usual. And at first my husband said he was going to put them down, but then I was like, no, it's my night, I'll do it. So I went and I sat with them, and it was a day that my son had his nap, so he went down a little bit later, and he didn't get to sleep until about 9. Their bedtime's usually 8 o'clock, so we get them ready for bed, I read to them, and then, I sit in there until they fall asleep. Whatever works. And he sleeps through the night, so as long as he sleeps, however I have to get him to sleep, I'm fine with. So I didn't get out of that bedroom until 9 o'clock, and at that point I was like, I'm not even really that hungry, and I tasted some of it just to see how it came out, and I learned something about myself. Don't like coconut milk, don't like cooking with coconut milk. Like, it didn't taste like coconut, but it definitely had a sweet undertone that I did not appreciate. So I would make that again. It was like called chicken and mushroom ragu. I would make it again, not with coconut milk. So I didn't eat that night. And then last night when I did grocery shopping, I came home and then I filmed the haul. And after that I was like, I'm just tired. I'm not hungry exactly, I'm just tired. So I decided to go to bed. So I wouldn't say those were good things. I mean, obviously I'm not starving to death, but it's not exactly a good thing either to just not eat a meal. So, and I would also say I had a really hard time with the morning fasting, just because for like a while in the beginning I was having 3 meals a day. So I would have breakfast for several months before I started this. I would definitely have breakfast. So then waking up and then not eating breakfast, that was hard to deal with sometimes. But I still did it. It worked out, and I feel like it'll get easier next week. And with all the couple of days that I went OMAD unintentionally, and then all the mornings that I had nothing, and then eating the low carb during the whole week, I was like, a part of me was so afraid that I wouldn't lose any weight, that I would somehow gain weight. I don't know. That was my brain. So, oh, she's here. So I'll put the clip in and you'll see where I'm at now. Do, 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 do. Oh, shit.
What happened?
Stop moving. I have picked up the Genevieve. Alright, so the reason I was so surprised, I think, is because, like I said, my brain was at, I bet I only lost a pound, or possibly even gained a pound. I don't know how, but it's possible, right? My brain thinks it is. And it's funny, right before then, my husband was like, come on, $2.99. And I was like, shut up! Not in a mean way, but in a don't jinx it kind of way. So, so when it came to $2.98, I was like, oh shit, it actually worked. I think I was just surprised how much I lost. That was really the surprising thing, how much I had lost in just 1 week. So I guess it did work, and I'm gonna have to keep it up. And I also was thinking a little bit, like, the reason that I might not have thought it was working was because I don't feel any different. I remember back when I was 301, I was looking forward to being in the 200s, but I don't feel any different. I don't feel I look any different. But that also could be because I've been this weight before. The last time I was this weight, or around this weight, was when I was getting married, which was, 5 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago. I think it's 6 now. And, I don't think I look that different from that picture. And yeah, in that picture I was probably like 302 or 306, one of those. But, and I'm 298 now, there's not a lot of difference between them. It's just something I didn't notice. And honestly, I didn't even notice that much of a difference between 346 and 300. But there was something that happened in September that kind of made me think, okay, maybe there is a difference and I'm just not seeing it because I see my body all the time, so to me it doesn't look any different. In September, the nurse administering the flu shot used to work in our building. They let nurses go probably in mid-2019, and she had retired when they first announced they were phasing out the nurses in our workplace, so I hadn't seen her for probably almost a year. I come up for my flu shot and she says, Valerie, you've lost so much weight. And I kind of laugh nervously because I'm like, really? I don't feel like I have. I don't feel like I look different. In my head, I didn't say this. I just, I told her thank you. And then proceeded to be awkward the rest of the moment because I don't know how to take compliments. And that kind of had me thinking, since weighing myself when I was 298, that I might not see it, but maybe others see it. And I do know that there is a difference because, my pants fit a little looser and, stuff like that. So, I am happy with this. I'm happy that there was progress. I'm happy to see that that kind of diet does work for me, and I do think it is sustainable for me. So, hey, I'm willing to continue it, and I'm willing to move forward with it. So that was my weigh-in for the week. I'll have another weigh-in and a small, like, week overview next week, next Friday. I don't know if my little guest star will be there, but, you know, I'll be there. Hopefully you'll be there. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.